Welcome to the review of the 2013 classic Freebirds, the movie where they go back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. Sorry it's so dark. Sorry my voice is so soft. Everyone's probably gonna want me to be asleep right now. I actually was aware of this movie way before the Shape Reels video. I was just like scrolling on demand because I had nothing better to do with Thanksgiving, trying to see if there were any good Thanksgiving movies. And then I saw Freebirds and I decided to check out the trailer. And then as soon as I heard the line, "We're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu," I knew I was in for a good time. But then I didn't watch it. In fact, it wasn't until I shared this video that I decided to watch it. It was until now I actually decided to make a video. It's the last day of November. It's already 1 week past Thanksgiving. It's still Thursday though. And it's probably very late, so anyone watching Eastern Standard Times would probably get this December. Probably everyone else, because probably most people are asleep. So yeah. This is my review of Freebirds. So Freebirds starts off and it's like, just like a normal everyday movie about Owen Wilson turkey. His name is Reggie in the movie. He's just not wanting it eaten. And then the president of the United States shows up and pardons the turkey, which is an actual thing that can actually happen in, like, real life. So yeah. And then, like, jokes are actually pretty funny in the first act. Like, the first third of the movie is actually pretty funny. Like, the person's daughter makes funny jokes like, "That's Paul, he's gonna get a horse! Yay!" So, yeah. And, there's also, like, a pizza dude that Reggie befriends for some reason, and he watches a Spanish soap opera that, like, he's like, OMG, just like me for real. So yeah, Reggie is living the good life. So he's suddenly kidnapped by Jake, the Woody Harrelson turkey, the best character in the movie, and the one who tells him that they're going back in time to the first Thanksgiving to get turkeys off the menu. So he was sent by the Turkey Freedom Front. The great turkey was like this thing that Jake believes in, gave him like a secret time knob or something, which actually doesn't really do anything. Now I think about it, it's just there. It's like a reveal later on, but I digress. So like they go into the secret lab where they're housing the time machine, and there's just a map right there that just says time machine. It also includes an Auntie Anne's Old Navy's fossil and a coffee bean. I don't actually know what a fossil is. I've seen like many things, but I don't know what a fossil is. I mean, I've seen it in malls, but I digress. So Jake and Reggie encounter like the CDA from the Monsters Incorporated. I mean, they look like the CDA, and they also have pretty funny lines. I can't show any clips because, I don't know how to edit, but like, they're like, "How do you address it, sir?" With cranberry sauce. So yeah, they like steal like the time machine, and they go back in town the first Thanksgiving, and then the movie sort of like falls off from here. But the time machine is named Steve and is voiced by George Takei, so I guess that's a plus. Yeah, there's not really much to say about the Mole Chunk other than like his ongoing rivalry with this other turkey, this boring romance plot with a baby turkey in 1621. Surprisingly, most of the human characters, like the pilgrims, are actually like real like people. Like the turkeys are depicted as Native Americans, even though like Native Americans do exist in this universe. So, it's a weird thing. As I go into other stuff, like how like the original character designer was the guy who made Ren and Stimpy. It's a bit of a controversy when it released because of the whole like stopping Thanksgiving plotline, but to be honest, it's kind of stupid. This is a movie about time traveling turkeys. How come? Why wouldn't this? Just enjoy the ride, man. Also, yeah, they definitely should have capitalized on like the whole time travel bit a little more, but go even more crazy with it. You know, besides like the beginning and the end. So yeah, Jake's tragic backstory on how he was like in a turkey factory, like in like other things, you know. It's actually pretty serious. It's pretty epic. Actually, it's one of the more heartfelt moments, and probably why I got a little bit of controversy about it. So then, like, the pilgrims blow up their weapon stash. No. The turkeys blow up the pilgrims' weapon stash, and then they follow them home to the treehouse hideout. Then the chief, who's voiced by Keith David, dies. It's played off as a pretty sad moment, even an awkwardly animated funeral. So then like Reggie leaves because like it's the third act, like downward spiral, down low point. Then so like he returns into his own time, and then he pulls the door off the thing, and then like two other Reggies from the future show up and tell him, "Look, wow, you're really stupid. Like, wow, you gotta go back in time to 1621. Like, wow." And then like he realizes that the doorknob they pulled off was the sacred time knob, and that Reggie was actually the Great Turkey. So he goes back in time, gives Jake his destiny. Then we cut to the final battle of the turkeys and the pilgrims, and the Native Americans show up and say, "Those are some angry birds." So yeah, some more stuff happens. Then Reggie comes back in Steve, the time machine, and like gives them Chuck E. Cheese pizza to eat for Thanksgiving. Chuck E. Cheese pizza. Because it was sponsored, I know, but like, think about the implications here. Chuck E. Cheese pizza exists in 1621. No one think of a historical ramifications of that. Like, the Italians already have pizza. That means like Chuck E. Cheese would have existed for a long time, even before the birth of America. Whatever, it's third act. Nothing matters anymore. It's wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey stuff. So, then like Jake leaves in the time machine, and Reggie stays at home in 1621. Then like Jake comes back and warns them about the circle, and the movie ends. It shows epic moments throughout here, and the movie ends. And all this, they do not play Freebird by Leonard, but they don't play like Freebird, man. Why didn't they? I mean, I know the beginning is a bit somber, but like, they're just playing the epic guitar solo, right? Anyway, yeah, honest, 10 out of 10 movie. Should have done more with this stuff, though. Happy, not Thanksgiving anymore, and Merry Christmas. This was a stupid idea.